Hello again. Well, no way in the world did I anticipate to be back on camera quite so soon. However, needs must when the devil drives. I have a bit of equipment I've been trying to sell online, locally, because of its size. But when you do a search on YouTube and Google, there's very little in regards to the actual item itself. It happens to be a Tamrac bag, which I'll bring up in a second or two. And Tamrac obviously do excellent videos, but it's on actually a much smaller bag, and obviously the way they're working is that the parts of that bag are exactly replicated on the larger bags. However, I don't think it gives you an idea of scale of this bag. So without sort of further ado, we'll have a wee look at that Tamrac Expedition 8. The first thing you see is big. It's very big. Also, it's new. Brand new, unused. Tags are still on it, as you can see. So if we start at basically the back of the pack, you can see two very well padded, well hopefully you can see, obviously I'm not going to start editing this, two very well padded straps, a mid-wrist cinch, and I did say cinch, to hold it in place. Padded small at the back. Waist is padded as well, and the normal connectors. Now I'm not sure how much you can actually see of this, obviously I won't know till later, but this is actually ribbed and inserted as if it's inserted back to give obviously breathing space to let air circulate. So I presume they're looking at you've been able to obviously carry it while you're walking, etc. And if you're walking any distance, allow sweat to evaporate. However, I suppose the most important part of it is the inside. We'll get to that in a moment. Is the carrying space. On the outside, we have two pockets, one on either side. Ideal for carrying, and these were made basically, it looks like, for memory cards. In here, odds and ends, I used at the time when I was using the 5D was spare batteries, I carry spare batteries, and of course, as I said, the old memory cards. Down the centre is meant for a tripod, as the two legs of the tripod actually fit in the bottom of the pouch here. You can see it's still brand new, still the packaging in the pouch, and obviously extend above the top of the bag. I'm not sure how much top heavy that would make it, however, but it certainly is an ideal way to carry it rather on the sides. And talking about the sides have spaces to enable you to actually put on external pouches that Tamrac do, and others. I tend to use pouches I buy outside. You can buy them for a few pounds. We basically clip on straps and they go through the gaps here, clip on, and I use them for such things like carrying. In this case, it's my flash can. Now let's have a wee look at it on the inside. Now the thing obviously as well is that it's waterproof, and these covers and zips I've got a lot of protection cover here. Seems to be nylon made. And this is the thing about this bag. It's big. It's possibly too big for most people. And it's too big for me because I've decided to pack down my own gear into smaller bags. It makes it a bit more efficient for me, simply because, as you can now see, we're filming. I need sound, vision and camera, and for me it comes out easier to pack them into smaller bags. So I know with the film gear's in one, my sound gear is in another, and the lighting, etc., all this needs to be carried separately rather than putting all in one bag. And I'm getting older, sorry, it's a fact. I'm getting older and this is getting heavier. I don't know what happened to equipment, but it certainly seems to be putting on weight, a bit like myself. However, as you can see, I'll just let that dangle there, this is big. Normally carry this is a spare camera, but it's a 1D, alright? So that gives you some idea of size and head. Lost. $70 200, 2.8. That line would stand upright. 2080 flash gun. Right. They'll physically stand upright. And as you can see, with the pockets that I've got left, there's a ton of room in here for carrying gear. It's absolutely ginormous, and that might just be the hindrance for a lot of people. So you really need to be, I would have thought, a professional or a very keen amateur with a lot of gear, and it tends to be, keen amateur or not, we tend to accumulate a massive amount of gear. Where do we put it? This is the bag for it. The Tamrac Expedition 8. And it just swallows the stuff up, keeps it secure, it's waterproof, you can carry it well. That's the great thing, you literally can carry it well. With the padding and the ergonomics of this pack, it is ideal for its purpose. However, as I said, it's a bit too big for me and it's for sale. So the contact number will come up in the bottom there somewhere. And I would say I don't think I'd like to post it, because the cost of posting probably outweigh about the cost of the bag. That said, the bag sort of retails for about $165 to $195, as I've seen between sort of Amazon and eBay plus postage. The $165 I think it's got postage on it, and I think the $195 included the postage, so it's probably about £20 odd to post. And I would suggest probably better with somebody who lives locally. Locally for me, it's the Glasgow area, or certainly West Central Scotland. That would probably be, I think, the best idea. And I'll certainly stick it on Gumtree or something like that, because that's when I actually went to look for videos. And of course, the Tamrac one just showed the smaller version of this, and I don't think it gives you quite an idea of size. It absolutely, I said it is ginormous. It will pack all your gear in it. Instead of you actually start putting pouches on the side, it's absolutely massive. As I said, age has kind of caught up with me a little bit as well, and I don't think I could carry this too far. Certainly if you were taking it from the car to off-road, not a problem for anybody at any age. However, if you were actually looking to hike up a hill or something, then I think it would do. I think it'd be a much younger person than myself who would do it, carrying this for any great distance. Because as I said, our gear, it tends to be heavy these days. Don't know why, although I can understand that some of them are trying to address the problem. But great bag. As I said, if you want to get in touch, probably better off emailing me. Obviously I'm out and about, like most of us. So if you give me an email, and I'll put the email address up here just as well. And we'll see if we can make a sensible offer, though. I'm not giving it away for £10 or £20. It's brand spanking new, as you can see. All the stuff's there. So get in touch and let me know. There's certainly not an in-depth report on the bag. I haven't used it, so I couldn't really do it, except to say that's how it comes across, and it looks, if you've got a lot of gear, ideal. So until the next time, See ya.